it up. No, come on, you can do better than that.
Alright, yo, what's good? Oh, is that recording me? Shit, alright. I guess that's okay. Levi, don't put that on Pornhub. Unless it's the gay part. Just psych. Double psych. So I got a weird look. I look a little bit like the Joker. I kind of look like Heath back off the ledger. Yeah, I do comedy all over. Comedy clubs, you know, bars, really shitty bars like this, you know, all over. But I haven't done strip clubs yet, you know. What would a strip club comedy set look like?
I thought you said no Pornhub, dude.
I said no recording. I didn't say what was going to happen.
The ones are slippery.
Oh, ones is a lot. Can't we do nickels?
Gotta stop leaving your drugs in that one pocket.
No, that's just my heavy cell phone. I've got a big Android because I'm not a conformist piece of shit. Just kidding. I'm autistic like Mikey, and I like how many features and customization it has. It's nice. What do you got, Levi? You got two phones. Are they both Androids?
Of course.
Oh, nice. Do you have the cell phone clips like the Indian guys?
No. Every time I talk to my dad, though, he goes, "Hey, when are you gonna join the real world and get some fucking Apple stuff?"
Yeah.
Is your dad a Muppet?
He's Elmo. He's Elmo.
It's interesting. You can kind of tell what stage an Indian guy is at in his life by like if he's calling you bro and he's got like necklaces and he's trying to hit on women, he's like in his 20s. But if he's got a cell phone clip and he's in a mall, he's definitely like 30, 40, a couple kids. You know, I'm pretty good at reading people. We've been watching Psych lately. I'm kind of like that guy. In that I make wildly inaccurate observations about people off of snap judgments. It's really fun. Yeah, let's see. So I have a bunch of shit to talk about tonight. I'm closing it out, so we're running it. It's gambling, and you know, we were talking about gambling earlier. Okay. And you know, the thing I like to gamble with is not money in casinos. I gamble with my drug use. Like, you know, 5 to 1 if I live. Let's put it all on black. Hell yeah, I'm still in the red right now. Just mixing up the metaphors. The other thing I've been thinking about, speaking of that sort of thing, I still actually look a lot like people, especially as a kid. I looked like Home Alone. And at Jewish summer camp, not one of those camps. It was actually Jewish summer camp. And so I was there, and they would make me do the Home Alone Macaulay Culkin face. You know, and it was brutal. And now it's really tough because through shared poor life choices, I still look a ton like Macaulay Culkin. At least he got to bang Mila Kunis. But I didn't have to sleep over at Michael Jackson's house. So you take the good with the bad. Yeah. Got some new shit I'm trying to work at. If I can find my goddamn phone. You guys like dogs?
No.
No,
No, not right now.
Hazel's tripping, right?
Love dogs, but I hate bitches.
Yeah, that's correct. She's just panicking. She's got an anxiety disorder, I think. If anyone's got like some CBD gummies.
You do.
What do you,
No, I'm not sharing those. Those are for me.
crowdsourcing? So Jewish.
Alright. In 1 minute, I will find my phone. There are too many pockets. I should have had this prepped, you guys. But I had to do the strip club comedy bit. That was so important. At last. Kane looks exactly like Bragg from Invincible. I don't know if you guys are watching that show. But they both have the same barber. It's a killer fade.
He's been trying to get me to watch that show for fucking 6 months now.
No one watches that show.
No, no one does. You're a dork.
So,
Put the storehouse and put
it's brutal.
I was like, I get forced to watch it.
Just wait till I'm too hot to complain.
You guys hear about the Jewish firefighters?
What about him?
Yes, they pull up in a blue fire van, and they're playing Hop and Nagila instead of regular siren. And like the guy on the water, he's starting to put out the fire. Then the chief steps out. He's got a bigger mustache than Kane. He's like, Mortimer, what the hell are you doing with that water? And he's like, well, I'm putting out the fire. I don't want excuses. You don't realize how expensive that shit is. There was probably a Jew on the Death Star who was criticizing the laser budget. You could probably get away with less lasers, It seems excessive. Let's try to be more accurate. Darth Vader just force chokes him to death. Quiet Jew. The other thing I've been thinking about in Star Wars is the Sith were probably, that was a long time, galaxy far, far away, but Sith probably were kind of on their own Harvey Weinstein arc, right? Like, they were probably using the Force, They probably were being bad. That's why they're bad guys. Going to the dark side. That's why Anakin, they don't talk about it, but Anakin, he went with Epstein to the Jedi Temple. And he didn't just kill the Padawans at the end.
He also videotaped it?
You remember that deleted scene from Revenge of the Sith? No one?
Never seen Star Wars.
Alright, Kane's only seen the movie Endgame. Because he's so popular and cool that he's only seen 2 movies. Big deal, man. Kane, what's like your workout regimen? You're always looking too fit.
Jim.
It's just being a black guy.
Yeah, that too.
You guys are
Genetics.
What's his last name?
Reyes.
Right.
Jimbo? Jim.
I don't have a tag
Jim
for
Man.
that. You know what I've been thinking about though, speaking of racism? Italians aren't real. I've been thinking about that. They're everywhere. They're kind of like birds. Birds aren't real, neither are Italians, but they had to make half of the birds Italians because if there were too many birds, we'd realize they weren't real. That's what I've been thinking about. And so that way it's less suspicious if you split it up. It's half Italians and half birds. That makes sense.
Their pencil boxes them to the bar.
Smoking too much weed. Maybe I'm not smoking enough weed. I don't know. I'm kind of like the Joker, just trying to get twisted, He should have gotten sponsored by Twisted Tea. The thing I like about the Batman is the chaos. Joker, stop. You can't have that many Twisteds. It's bad for the city. Let's see. Something else. But I'm hot. This is why people have technology. You guys hear about the Martin Sopranos crossover episode? It was crazy. Martin was like, damn, Gina. And then Christopher ran into Shanae. He thought she was a chick. And then he found out she was like trans or whatever. They took her to the docks. It was a crazy episode. There was one with Dora too, where like Swiper tried to take the ball from Tony Soprano. He just had like 2 black guys pull up and shoot Swiper in the back of the head. It was crazy. You guys still remember that crossover? No one watches any TV. This is crazy. I work too. I don't sleep. I get like 6 hours of sleep a night.
Some of us have significant others.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. I've been kicked out of better spots than this. I'm doing more work.
What? I'm just giving you numbers.
Okay.
I'm not giving you likes.
Alright, cool.
Let me
Oh,
know
Levi, you'll like this one. You guys hear about Biden? He's got butt cancer, folks. His butt hurt. Something like that. He's permanently butt hurt. Hey, you can't say that. That's not cool. He always whispers. You notice that about Biden? It's like, it's not a library, man. It stimulates the economy. You know? Like, I just always feel like he's 2 feet away from me and just whispering right in my ear. It's very off-putting. And then Trump is just the Rizzler. Like, I love that dance move he does. He's just jacking off ghosts. Think about it. You get the ghost votes, that's like double the votes. There's probably more ghosts than regular people. I jack off 4 of them every time I do that. That's a lot of votes, people. Think about that for a minute. People, Biden, he's out there saying, I haven't got the ghost vote locked down. I haven't said that. I just did Batman. I'm just losing track of my impressions. The weed man. You guys like to smoke? Woo! Book 'em. I'm a narc. I've played you. I'm in deep cover. You don't even want to know what I've had to do to establish my cover with these reprobates. Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's all I got for tonight, folks. I'm a Jake Englander.